We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stroud gonna throw right away. Got his man. It's Kirk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's gonna get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchdown. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Gibbs. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's got room to roam. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35. Hurts on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing this one deep across the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Thought he had a touchdown there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 6. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And wait, what's this? They fake a spike. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention.
Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Smith. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Smith in the pistol. Gets everything he has under this one. And there's Reed Blankenship with the pick. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 4. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Oh, boy.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Coming left is Genty. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And that brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Play action. Here's Smith. On the move. Hit it right. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd and long for him here. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Carlson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I would guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Handoff running left, Walker. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shaheed coming in, motion left. 2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. But the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. With a quick pass at 1. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
1st and 10, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He's at the 30, the 10, push for the end zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 3. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Gain of 12 yards.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
On 1st down, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. And again, it's Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from the 37. Walker on 1st down. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Running with Walker again. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seahawks.
And again, it's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Mostert on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Smith on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick, and we're off for MetLife. Isaac Garindo to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbull on the ground. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Scatterbull on 3rd. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner, even though it didn't gain a yard. It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go. Here's Darts. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's a design boot. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
McCaffrey on third down. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on fourth down. He'll mix the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. Dump off to his fullback. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and goal, Purdy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance, because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on fourth and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to play action with Darts. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Wandale Robinson now to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here goes Dart to the air. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Purdy now on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. The coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Dart going to throw again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers at a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So 4th down's going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Dart from the pistol. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. And this is another incompletion.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Dart going to go for it on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
Oh, we just marvel at both of them. You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Running this one left. Space pass to 35. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
First and 10.
Now Dart. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.